Okay, welcome to the first episode of Linux Renaissance quiz. So this, after all, will be a beta test, and the only one or the first one who answered my plea for beta testing the new quiz software is Zoran, a friend of the channel. Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. How are you doing yourself?
I am also fine. Of course, I did have some issues with my software that I created for the quiz, and Zoran was very kind to wait for me to fix my things. Hopefully, everything will work this time. But as I said, let's call it a beta software. And you, sir, have already won for today. And I'm just kidding. Let's go ahead and maybe start with. Are you ready to start?
I'm
Can we?
ready to start.
Good. I'm gonna type your name into my software, and what is going to happen is that the first question is going to appear. Just like a reminder for you, and the how do I put it? Like the rules for everyone else who is watching. So the question will appear on the screen on the, let's say, the upper part, and on the bottom part there will be 4 answers. Think a little bit like Who Wants to Be a Nerd. You know what I mean. And you're going to pick one of the 4 answers. When you pick one of the 4 answers, the timer is going to stop. I'm going to explain what the timer is. The timer is going to stop, and we might chat a little bit about your answer before we tell the software that this is your answer, and then the software is going to give you some score. What the score is basically the whole quiz takes maximum of 20 minutes. It is divided into 4 parts. 5 minutes of easier questions, 5 minutes of harder questions, 5 minutes of, let's say, very harder questions, and the last part should be unbeatable. I'm just kidding, but we'll see. The general idea is that every 5 minutes the difficulty should ramp up, and you don't have a time limit per question, but you do get rewarded for being faster in answering your questions, and this is going to be shown somewhere over here. It is going to be shown as bonus time. What bonus time is basically if you answer after bonus time expires, then you get very little points, but you can continue. If you answer before bonus timer expires, then you get a lot of points. The sooner you answer, the more points. But the problem or the catch is if you are too fast, you don't think properly, then you lose everything. So don't answer too fast, but you will see. You can measure in the first part where the questions should be a little bit easier to see how it feels. And I think that's about it. In the end, you will have some total score, and we already have a web page. I'm going to link it somewhere on the screen for everyone else who is watching this. On this web page, there will be a top list of everyone who has already participated in the quiz and their scores. Also worth mentioning that Zorin OS has decided to sponsor this quiz, and everyone who wins will get Zorin OS Pro. You being the first have already won, so it's a little bit easier on you, but do try to go as far as you can. And in the next show, I'm going to announce what is the required score to actually win Zorin Pro. Basically, you will not be able to answer just one question and win, but also you will not need to get to the 20 minutes timer because the last part is going to be very difficult. So we will find some golden middle. And I may or may not help you with your answers. One more thing worth saying is that this first pilot episode is being recorded offline. So I am going to be your chat. And what I mean by being your chat is that every follow-up episode of this quiz is going to be live, like a live stream. And there will be chat from my YouTube, under chat, which will be intentionally delayed for a full minute. And what this means, this doesn't matter for you today because there is no chat today. But what this means for everyone else is that the chat will see the questions with a delay and they may be inclined to give help to the person who is competing. If the reason why I will delay it is because the bonus timer lasts for a minute. And if the bonus timer expires, then the competent will see the chat because the time difference will be 1 minute between the reality and the chat. So whoever doesn't know the answer will have the chance to think about whether the chat is telling the truth or not. So these people in the chat may or may not help you to carry on. But it's not cheating precisely because the most points you get by being faster than 1 minute. I think I managed to explain that. And in this case, I'm going to pretend to be chat. Good. Too much talking on my end. Let's go.
Let's go. I understood everything completely.
First question, which command shows disk usage per directory?
LSC.
Do you want me to stop it? I'm going to stop it.
Yes.
So what I did right now is I told the software that I have that the participant has answered the question. So your bonus has now stopped at 48 seconds remaining. And if you answer correctly, then this 48 will be multiplied with some things. And I feel like you may want to change your answer. Your head is telling me that.
Yes, it's DU, disk use, not LS. LS is showing the folder, the listing of the folder,
Yeah.
but not per se the disk usage. The disk
Okay.
usage is DU. So I will want to change my answer to B.
Okay. Let's go with the B. And if that's correct, then the next question will be shown immediately. So, and you will see your score going up from 0 to something non-zero. Okay, B. Looks like your answer has been correct.
Nice.
I need to, for the next time, I'm going to make some kind of announcement like, correct, yes, and some sounds, but first version being first version, I'm going to sing instead of the. Good. Which command displays the first lines of a file?
Hello, Leica. She has a good head, so it's head.
The answer being C. So we had the answers begin, first, head, top. I think we can all agree that the answer D, top, is definitely not the correct answer. But we are going to pick C as you said. They seem to be the correct one. Now you are at 93 points. Let's go with the next one. You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Which command prints current working directory?
Prints current working directory. Its answer is A, PWD.
A.
A from
Okay,
ABC.
that seems to be correct. Okay, we can continue, I think.
Yeah, perfect.
Which commands repeat a command every 2 seconds by default?
By default, it's watch. Watch with -2, I think, for every 2 seconds.
So
Answer D.
yeah, so the I'm going to pick your answer D, but before I do, so the loop is definitely not the correct answer. Again, is nothing.
Never heard of it.
Yes, and repeat is uh, not so great of an answer. So this was a fairly easy knockout. Go with E. Okay, so now you are at 194 points. Further. Okay, which key combination suspends a job running in foreground?
Suspense. Control C is for breaking, and Control Z2. So I think it's Control D.
Uh,
Answer C.
okay, so Control C, I suppose that's an easy one to eliminate because that one
Yeah.
interrupts. Control R, honestly, I have no clue what that would even be. So, in the spirit of a little bit of elimination, uh, the correct answer is definitely one of the B or C. And the reason why I'm talking you about this is because I need to understand what would Control D. Why do you think it's Control D and why not Control Z?
Control Z. I use Control Z for concatenating a file to have an end of file. Control Z. And my gut feeling is Control D.
Okay. I have a different gut feeling. So
Okay.
it's a little bit of a question whether you want to believe my guts or your guts. My guts might lead you to participating in more questions, or maybe I'm going to make your participation very short if I lead you to the wrong answer. Because when the job is running in the shell in the standard foreground, there the key combination that's going to drop it in the background, basically suspend it, is definitely one of these, undoubtedly. And if you remember from the manuals, when you put something in the background, definitely suspend, and then you can unsuspend it with the FG command while it's still, you can basically unsuspend. But you can also put it in the background with and run further. So not sure how I'm trying to tell you to reconsider.
Okay. Then I'm reconsidering my answers. So it's going to be answer B, Control Z.
Okay, let's see if I'm right.
Yes. If not,
See,
okay.
I know it's not the best way to be a host in this way, but as I said, you are the first here, and I really would prefer if this video is at least somewhat lengthy. And this command was one of the easier ones, in
Okay.
my opinion. So yeah, definitely Control Z for putting stuff in background. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, but I
Hmm?
just don't use that very often. That foreground or background. I use screen or to have multiple things going at the same time and switch between.
Yeah.
No,
I
other way to
also
approach it.
yeah. I also, when I know in advance that I'm going to do something for the long time in the background, I always use screen or Tmax. That doesn't really matter. Both do the same thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes I will run a command which I didn't really expect that it is going to take a while, and I wasn't prepared in any kind of screen, and I really need my shell back. Then I just Control Z, and this puts my process in the background, and it suspends it, and then you can type BG to let it continue. And do something else in the shell. So it does
Yeah.
have some use cases, definitely.
If I am in the same situation, I open another shell, a new SSH to the server, and continue my work in the second shell. Let in the first shell continue.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
We have
I play.
many options out there.
Yeah,
Some of them are easier than the others. I'm gonna press enter now, and
good.
the one is going to be the next. Uh, this was unintentional. Uh, I'm going to have to tune my software to not do that the next time. But
Okay.
yeah, you can answer if you want.
Yeah, I think it's Control Z. Answer C.
This time C. Yeah, it's a beta software, you know. I made
Yeah.
it. I made it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Hopefully, the next one will not be. I mean, the next one will not be the same.
Yeah.
Okay, they are repeating.
They are repeating.
Okay, I will.
Answer B.
Yeah, you said answer B. Okay.
B. Beta.
Yeah. I am a little bit embarrassed, but as I said, it's a beta software, and I'm testing on you, so the next participant should experience. Let's go with
I'm
the next one.
taking the opportunity to accumulate points to make
Yeah,
it
yeah.
difficult for the others.
Which command displays the calendar?
Answer D. Call.
To be honest, I have no clue. I mean, the date command definitely will not display the calendar. It will display the date and time. The answer, the same thing. So let's go with your answer. You said D, cal.
Yes.
Okay, that seems to be correct. Let's go ahead. Which command removes files?
Is answer D. Rem.
Okay, so we have remove file, we have delete, I mean del, and we have erase and rm. One of the things we could mention is that the B answer is definitely a correct one, just not on the operating system we're basing this quiz on. So let's go with your answer, which is D. Correct. Which command creates symbolic links?
Symbolic links is ln-s. Answer C.
Okay, so one of the things I will say is that answer A is absolutely gibberish. Answer B just as much, and answer D is just as much. So let's go with the answer D, as you said. Okay, and that one is correct. 486 points so far. Which
Let's.
command creates a new directory?
That is answer B. mkdir.
mkdir. With B answer that. Correct. Go ahead. Which command displays the first lines of the file?
It's repeated questions. Is head.
Yeah,
C.
I apologize for that, but as I said, I will code it for the next time, not to repeat questions, just to dump them in the dumpster. I think. So you said top D.
No, B. Head. C. Head.
C head. Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm just teasing. We did talk about top. Okay, C head. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are
We
in
are
a
in a
very
loop.
bad scenario. Uh,
We are in a
but
loop. It's. I will take my time this time to answer my question. There are several options which you can use, but the best option here in this scenario would be answer D, cow.
okay, correct. Which command displays command history in Bash?
I use it often. It's history. I grep history to find a command.
Okay, so B.
B,
B history. Okay.
and in combination with fuzzy find is more
Which
fun.
which command shows manual pages?
Manual pages to show the command is A, man.
Okay, with that one. Which once again correct. Good job.
Thank you.
Which command displays the file type information?
A, file.
Now, to be honest, sometimes I'm rusty, and maybe I would be not so good participant because I'm actually unsure if it's file. I will pick your answer as you said, uh, but what would even be F type, show type, and kind? Kind is definitely not. I have never heard of that word.
Show type. I haven't heard of that type, that command. And F type could be something, but I'm sure it's file.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go with file, but B could be something in programming languages. Go with A. Correct. One. Which command prints environment variables?
I don't use that often, but to print environment variables, I think it's print env A.
Okay. Print env, show env, get env, env list. That's
Why? It's just a process of elimination. I never seen shown env list, never seen get env, never seen, but I can remember that I've seen print env.
okay. I'm gonna press the A for the answer.
Perfect.
The score went up.
Good.
Nice. Okay. Which command repeats? Okay.
Yes, I will take my time and I will let the time go. So the other participants have a more chance, and you can wait until the answer is D, but you can wait until the bonus time is over. Um, what can we do about this?
I suppose we
Look,
can. Yeah, I suppose we can demonstrate what it will look like when the timer expires.
yes,
Yeah, so the the whole idea about me acting chat is going to be that I am just one head and the chat is going to be many heads, many people, many less or more smart people. They will give you possible answers. Some of them will be correct, some of them will be incorrect. And right now the bonus has expired, which precisely means that your next correct answer will multiply by 1. But your score will not go up from 808 to 809. It will actually go by multiplication of bonus 1 times whatever the value of the correct easy answer is.
Okay.
Actually, not sure if it was 1 or something like that. But sorry, I forgot whatever I designed in the background, but we'll see. We also have it written in the rules on the web page that is being shown on the screen right now. I'm going to edit that later. But yeah, the thing is, as I said, the chat will catch up, and you as a participant will be able to see all of the answers, correct and incorrect, when your bonus expires. So let's go with the answer. You said it is watch.
Yes,
Let's
watch
go
D.
with D. And there we go. And your score goes to 809. So it definitely was bonus 1 times 1 for the easy question. However, the second level of the questions, the less easy ones, the level 2, I will have a higher multiplier. Even if the bonus expires, it will still give you more than 1 point.
Yes.
Let's see where we are at the moment. We are at 14 minutes remaining. I think we are now. You can see on the screen it says difficulty easy. Now, when I press enter, the next question will show up and it should say that the difficulty has gone to the next level. So let's see if that works. Yep, it says medium 9. Which command shows open files?
To list files is ls. To show open files is lsof. C.
Okay, OFC. I'm going to type C. And now pay attention that you have bonus time remaining 46. And this will now be multiplied with more than 1 because 1 is the value of easy questions, while the medium ones have a higher number. So pay attention to how much you will get from 809 and with the bonus 46. I'm typing, you said C, right?
Yes, C, please.
Okay, correct. And now you are at 993. I think I placed medium at times 4, taking math 46 times 4. And if you get that far, the third level will be, I think, times 16.
Okay.
So that will be interesting if we get that far. Okay. Good. Which directory stores per user cron tabs?
Which directory shows per user cron tabs? It's answer C /etc/cron.d.
Okay. Or not?
Not sure.
I actually stopped the timer, but fair enough. I'm just gonna say something for everyone watching. So the idea is that you will be thinking and the timer will be going down. Once you decide on your answer, the timer stops and the answer is fixed. But this being a pilot episode, we will show all of the scenarios possible. Okay, so you said that it could be D, but unsure.
Unsure.
I'm
I'm
gonna say that D is not the answer.
okay. I doubted about D. So it could be C or B for me now.
you think it could be between B and C.
Yes.
So let's try to unpack this.
Yep.
What is usually contained within the /etc directory?
Config files.
Good. So now you have your answer.
If then I will change my answer completely. It's A, var spool cron for per user cron tabs. I'm really guessing now. Don't know. etc is configuration files. Cron tab
I agree.
is cron tab a configuration file? I don't know. You configure
Well, you can't. I'm going to say this. You can't really configure crontab by editing a configuration file, although it definitely seems like you're doing it.
yeah,
You need to use the crontab command to.
cron tab
Well,
minus E.
yeah. You are editing the file, but in a different way, which kind of locks the file for it.
It makes a temporary file, and if you exit the temporary file, it is
It's not a normal edit the file with
no.
whatever editor. Actually, it is. You
It
can use
is.
whatever editor, but
You can
uh,
use VI. You can use Nano.
yeah.
First time when you start cron tab minus E dash E, it will
Let's
ask
let's take
which editor you can use.
yeah. Let's take my advice and let's go with E, like
E.
together in the victory or into our mutual doom.
You mean B?
No, I mean A,
A. Okay.
because
A.
in etc it's not there.
Okay. Then it's A. Var spool cron. Okay.
And your score is now 1161. Let's go to the next one. Which command shows open files? Did we have that one?
Yes, we have that one. So I'll waste a little bit of time talking about how I approach this. To list a folder of files, you use ls. Uh, Linux is logic. To list open files, it is logical to use an abbreviation of open files, OF. So you make the combination between the two, ls OF, it will show the open files. I think my answer will be B.
And I stop the timer now because your answer is now B. LSOF B. To be correct. Which command shows running processes snapshot? Snapshot meaning a current freeze, in the time. Not a snapshot of the file system. Just at the moment of asking, it gives you the running processes. So it's
Okay.
not refreshing.
For me to see which processor are running, I use PS because I don't know plist. Procs and jobs could be something, but for me the most logical answer is PS A.
Okay, I stop the timer now. So I'm gonna answer a little bit the reasoning behind the question saying snapshot is because there are two most widely used ways of Linux to show processes, and the one that dynamically refreshes all the time is top, very popular command. and the snapshot meaning give me the process list now and don't refresh it. Basically, this is the printout of the processes, and it's definitely PS. Go with A. Okay, we are now at 1293 points. And on to the next question. 12 minutes remaining.
Good.
Which file configures DNS resolvers? I'm gonna help you and tell you that it is in the /etc.
I know
folder.
it's in the /etc. It is in the /etc resolve.conf, but again, it is not. I will answer B, but the system uses systemd resolve, which you can edit to. Yeah, its answer is my answer is B.
B. Okay. Would you know? I will type a B in your name.
Yes.
But would you know how to explain why is it not A?
Hosts are is your local DNS, is your local host. If you have your setup, if you like
You're
you,
on the right track. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
it's you can say my IP address 192.168.1.200 is my server, and my
yes.
server is called
Yeah.
Debian.
So
You,
basically, you can override the DNS with your
yeah,
local entries if you
yep.
need it. Okay, let's go with B, etc resolve.conf. Yes, correct one. And let's go with the next one. Which tool generates UUIDs?
I never used it, but according to Linux logic, I'm going for answer D, Gen ID, because UUID equals to the UUID, which you can use in fstop. UUID gen could be also the correct answer. Make ID, not so sure. So I'm doubting between C and D. And Linux logic says administrators are lazy, so they don't like to type. It's Gen ID. Maybe it's wrong.
Okay, the timer is anyway very close to nothing, so
Yep.
we can talk about it a little bit.
Yep.
I'm gonna be very honest. I'm not sure. UUID gen sounds like gibberish to me.
Yeah.
Make ID doesn't sound like gibberish, but I don't remember seeing that command ever. I would agree with you that gen ID sounds good, but
But
then again,
you
I don't remember seeing any command starting with gen. Or maybe I'm just
if we follow your logic, then UUID could be the best answer. UUID gen could be the best answer because you use the UUID generated with UUID. You can you can use in your fstep to do UUID equals to the generated UUID.
yeah, and I said that sounds like gibberish, and now C sounds like the best answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. So which one will we pick?
Let's see.
Let's
Not
go
Gen
with
ID.
C.
No, not Gen ID, but UUID. C.
Let's go with C and wherever that takes us, right?
Yes.
Okay. The answer is correct.
Ooh, I think it's past 10 minutes. I think we're going to level up.
Yeah. We're now going to the third level after I press enter keyboard. Okay. Difficulty hard. Which file system type is common on USB sticks?
Uh,
Not that hard.
there are two possible, even three. Sometimes I use FAT32, which is VFAT. Sometimes I use NTFS to have files bigger than 4 gigabyte on a USB stick. EXT is more for Linux local disks, and XFS I can't remember for what it is, but it's not Mac. So A of D, or AOD, but mostly the USB sticks are formatted in FAT32, so I'm going for answer A, VFAT.
Okay. Basically, I can only repeat what you said, which wouldn't bring anything of anything meaningful here to the conversation. I can only add that VFAT ensures compatibility with other operating systems, because basically that's the only one that's supported, I think, everywhere. Windows, Macs.
Oh, yeah, almost everywhere.
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't, I cannot name one operating system that doesn't support or FAT.
okay.
So let's go with the A.
The-
Yeah, and we have 8 points of bonus time remaining. This is going to be multiplied, if I remember correctly, with the difficulty hard being 16. So 16 by 8 is whatever. My math doesn't work right now. Ah, yes, you're sure. I didn't realize what you were showing. Okay, so let's see how much do we get from upwards of 1449. The answer. Okay,
nice.
1528, 29. Okay.
21.
21. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I am ready to continue.
Yeah, me too. Let's go for it.
Which file lists mounted file systems at boot?
I've played a lot with that file because I had issues with an external hard drive on my server. It's /etc/fs tab. Answer AE.
Okay. I'm definitely going to agree with you, although I have already stopped the timer in your
Yeah,
name. Let's go with A, which is correct. We're now at 1800 something points. Go with the next one. Which command limits CPU usage of a process?
let's play nice. It's my mnemonic, or however you pronounce it. C, nice.
E, nice. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, the reason why you are sure that it's not B, I'm just teasing, but
Yeah, it could be B, but because of my mnemonic, let's play nice.
ah,
It's nice.
uh, okay. Once again, I'm just going to read it. Which command limits CPU usage of a process? So just let's unpack for a moment what nice actually does.
With nice, you can nice with a
Does it limit CPU usage or does it do something else?
nice limits the process. It's not. How can I explain it? How hard it works. Nice is how hard the the process works to take time from the processor. You can analyze a process with between -20 and 20.
Yes,
Uh,
but what are those numbers, -20 to 20? What do they represent?
yeah, this the scale how hard it works. -20 it takes everything, but with 20 it takes nothing.
Okay. I'm just trying to see how logical are we with the answers. So the the nice you say that the nice is you say that
Huh?
that nice command is having values from -20 to 20,
Yes,
and depending on where we are on that scale, even to a certain process, it is like designs how hard the process works on the CPU.
yes,
That is your answer,
Mo-
right?
yeah.
Okay. So nice, re nice. You said that nice sounds better to you, so it's not re nice.
It's not really nice. It's nice because you have to play nice.
Okay. I will press the answer C now.
Yep,
Okay. And what just happened is that your score is 1881.
yep,
And the reason for that is that nice is definitely having numbers from -20 to 20, but it's not how hard the CPU works. It's actually the priority of the process towards other processes with different uh, values of, let's say, nice. So basically, if one process has priority 0 and another one has a different number, that's pretty common. Um, the one with the lower priority will have to wait until the one that has a higher priority doesn't need the services of the CPU, and then the other one will get the chance to deal with the CPU, but the overall result will not make CPU work any harder or less hard. It will just be the differences in which process will be more successful in outputting, faster because of the priorities. I'm not sure if I explained it properly,
yeah.
but basically the answer was one of the other ones: limit CPU or CPU limit. And well, I had to do this because it's not the point to tell you all of the answers, because that would kind of be not that interesting. But you were so sure in the nice,
Yes.
and I had to let it go. I had to let
Yep.
it go.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
So that will be your score, and as I said, the all of the other participants will not get or hints from me, but actually from the chat.
Yes.
The chat will appear above my head on the black part of the screen that is reserved for the live chat. Also, your score, your your
Yeah.
score. That's difficult. Your score goes to the high score table when this video goes live. That's quite good. Maybe you can take it. Mm. Aim, aim, aim. You need a joystick for that, actually. This one. have a Darth Vader joystick.
Yeah,
And
something.
and grab. Okay. Anyways, I will let Zoran know that you won, because you definitely did. And well, that's about it. I mean, you will have to send me your email, which you want registered for your Zoran
Yeah.
license, Zoran Pro license.
Yep.
That's all that I need. And thank you very much for helping me a lot with the pilot episode. This was incredibly fun. And
It was an honor. It was fun. It was fun.
yeah, I'm very sorry that I did this to you in the end, because I felt like I can push you more, but you were like really sure I tried to ask you what Nice is doing, but you went the wrong direction, and
Yeah.
I couldn't save it. I couldn't save it.
No problem. No problem. So there's more space for the other one if there are other participants.
Well,
Yeah.
there are some rewards now, so I think there will be, because
Good.
the whole idea about the quiz is multiple ideas. One is the how do I say it? One is reaching for the glory. That if that sounds good, because the glory comes from the high score table,
Bragging rights.
bragging rights. Yeah, bragging rights from the high score.
Yeah.
So when you see your name next to the other names on the table, people will be able to click on your name. The link will lead them to some of your profile after the stream, not the stream, after the recording. You will tell me if you want profile linked to somewhere. I don't know, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you want. Just a link, maybe your web page or something.
Yep.
So when people see the list of participants, they will be able to click on the best ones and see who they are, what they're doing, whatever they decided to link. And also, I was considering making a top list of some quarters of months or something, but I'm gonna have to think about that a little
Yep.
bit deeper. For now, we need the second participant. Hopefully, they will reply in the comments on this video with their, I say it in English, raises their hands. Me. I want to be next. So whoever you are, if you want to be next, type in the comments below, and you can all be next.
Yeah. For the regular watchers of
Yeah,
Linux and Renaissance channel, please participate. It's fun. It's just about having fun.
yeah,
If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. No, it's just
yeah.
a lo-
So
a
bragging,
lo-
yeah, bragging rights and
Yep.
learning by the power of chat, hopefully, and the reward. I think Zorin OS Professional is quite a nice reward, and a so bad motivator. It's worth $50.
Wow.
So no, not so bad. In the
That's
future,
okay.
if I manage to get some better rewards, we'll definitely put them on the table.
And I hopefully you will start your Sunday evening LPIC lessons again also
Soon, very
soon.
soon, very
Good.
soon, very soon.
Good.
Thank you very much, and see you next time.
Thank you very much. Bye.